Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Barrow Legion playthrough as Kemmler, where we have hit end turn again since last time, because it's a while since I did this, and I believe we had a crash, didn't we? But we were fighting all those ambushes off. I've re-fought them anyway, and we have just had chaos invade, so our confederation has, while it's gained us a lot, we've obviously hit a big... not negative, but we've lost something from having it. Will these guys trade with me? We've not lost something, but we've gained a chaos invasion, obviously, from it, because we've become powerful enough to trigger that now. So we do want to be a little careful with how things are going. That said, I do want to keep buffing up all of these. One of these places got to max level, I believe. Anyway, first thing first, let's do our leveling up. Let's level up Krell a bit. I feel like I actually want Krell to be a little leveled up. We do have a mission up here, which I am going to do, but we need to give him a... we need to give Kemmler an army first for that. Second of them.
Yes.
This'll do anyway. Oh, we're in a settlement. We need to leave the settlement.
Fine.
And now we can do the quest battle. It gets us the that's not bad. Gets us the thing against the orcs. We should be able to ride these guys down fairly easily with all my cavalry guys. We've got a fairly mobile army here. So Kemmler decides the best way to rid Malbard's tomb of the goblin infestations to lay a trap. His minions lie in wait, an ambush for the goblinoids. When the greenskins approach via the channel between the hillsides, the Lichmaster will strike.
Oh, dear me. Oh no, we can't have this, can we? The treasures in that tomb, the spirit essence that was once Marbad of the Endals, is mine to harvest, not for these impudent goblins to worship. What a to-do. We shall have to sort this mess out. Punish these creatures, oh yes. Make them think twice about trespassing on the barrows of the dead. That's right. Slay the goblins, my wondrous wights, my warriors of bone, my monsters of necrotic flesh. Do my bidding. Release them of life. Then the mist and shadows will form around me. A cloak formed of the stuff of night.
Okay, so this is an ambush, obviously. So we're going to have some fun here, actually. I'm going to pull them into me here. Because we've got a lovely little blockage here. These guys will move into support, and Kemmler can sit there.
Heinrich Kemmler.
Where do we actually remain hidden? Okay, we're going to stack up all of my cav back here, guys. And as soon as these guys push in and start engaging, we'll have some fun. Okay, let's move forwards to pull them. They can't actually see us yet. That would be our problem. Oh god, that was nasty. Let's split these into 2 groups. Okay. And move. Now they've turned to face. You guys can move in amongst them. You can just charge in. Big old debuff, and let's throw some skellies in here behind. Slamming straight into the rear. You guys can start chasing down all of these units of art. Oh, you guys can all hit those savage orc boys, big uns. All of you facing on there. Right, pull back. You guys can pull up here. Tell they're completely broken. I'm going to chase a little. God, break out! Break out!
I am back, Heinrich Kemmler. At once. Swiftly! With haste!
Keep the pressure on here.
For my master, Heinrich Kemmler.
Come on. Get those orc boys. Those big uns on balls. I want to keep on them until they're nice and broken. My hex raves, however, can pull off around the back. We're doing reasonably here. You guys can chase them down. Where are you guys? You guys can stay on him. Krell can actually come up after their lord. Bit of a messy fight, but we've kept them reacting and them on their toes, which is the real aim here. That's it. Ooh, I say that's it. It is in a minute. Let's double time while we move in after these. Oh, nice big hit here. Chase them off through the trees. That is the victory. No, I think we won. 61 losses. I think I can cope with that. Obviously having to think a bit more of than our usual just throwing a rather than just throwing a line of people at it. Because usually, my usual tactic currently is just throw a couple of armies of skeletons to engage them, then use my cavalry to get around the back, backed up by my heavier troops, and send my cavalry around the back and obliterate them. Which obviously works quite well when you can afford to do it, but these set-piece battles you can't do that.
Across the map.
Nice. Ooh, we're gonna raid tag buffed up. Oh, I thought we'd get that straight away. Never mind, I'm not gonna rush that anyway.
I need more minions.
More sleep shines. What do you want?
It is night. I disobey.
I think we got that.
Don't rush me.
My bloodline calls.
I really want to send this army in first, but
Bring war. None shall live.
Let go.
let's try this again.
March.
Drink their life force.
Oh god damn, I overdid it.
All die.
Then approve. Death calls.
Wipe them out.
Oh, bring the third army down.
Obliterate. March. No. Destruction.
And becomes an easy auto. He says I lost a couple of skellies. And we have none, which gives us the entire province. Now I am going to
You are not welcome in my
go
court.
and accept it.
Who calls?
And they love me for whatever reason, because I've been fighting the greenskins. Ha! I mean, okay, they don't quite love me, but they don't dislike me immensely huge amount. Let's start building up here a little bit more. And of course, the Empire is going to have other things to deal with. Let's give Red Duke a Hellsteed. You can have a Barded Nightmare. Yeah, let's keep buffing him up.
Your will. It shall be done. Destroy! Speak up, or I'll take your tongue!
You guys can start heading into the north. How long do we get the... Do we have a negative confederation? It's not every faction gets it. There we go. It's 4 turns.
The von Garstein. I am going. King of Darkness. This better be important.
You can stay dug in there. You can hold up here for now.
Expand Sylvania's borders.
Die!
You go for that. Even better, Corel.
Grave times.
There we go. So Krell is much stronger now. As we get to the top, he becomes much better. When we can spawn him. Let's get a Hellsteed for you. Those guys on zombie dragons are going to be something fun to behold. Okay. Now, the fact that we've got the Chaos Invasion happening is actually going to allow us to consolidate for a while. Because it's going to drive people away from war for the time being, daft as it sounds. It might pull the Norskans to war with us, but most of these other factions are going to end up relatively friendly to us in the long run, because we will help stand against chaos. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother fighting that. We'll just go back and retake it next turn. If they take it and don't raid it like that. God damn it. It's also going to potentially protect us from the High Elves, especially our little war, but our little war with the Crooked Moon will also help that. So again, for now guys, I'm not in any rush. I'm more than happy to let the world play out in its current form. I'm big and powerful, and I'm more than happy to let the northern regions of what remains, the Northern Empire regions, soak the initial Chaos Invasion, and then we will swoop into the rescue, guys. You know, just because we're undead doesn't mean we're bad. After I forcibly took Bretonnia. Let's not comment on that, though.
Champion of the dark.
Von Karstein sends his...
Zook right off! Find me, Gravehound.
Do.
For now. More sleep shines. What do you want?
Tomb rot. Ready.
My will alone.
You two can hold there then. How big is that battle?
And tremble. Bend to my will. What?
A couple of big battles here, so we're going to move here to try and do some recruitment.
You will suffer for your impertinence.
It's not great, to be fair. You know what? I'm not doing that. We are going to... You are now going to get your chance.
Move.
Start building. Let's grab one of them and one of them. Ooh. What's the main difference between these guys and these guys? They are far more shock cavalry than the other guys. I'm not a huge fan of massively shock. There we go. That's a good way of spending all of our cash.
Do you need fresh troops? Yes, the curse of years.
Assassinate him. You can keep on looking north. I know there will be chaos agents around now.
Dark days indeed, when vampires come to pay. It shall be done.
Sylvania greets thee, friend.
Our reliability is low because we did have to break an agreement. That'll be rebuilt over time. I think we're mostly full regions here to be fair, which is really good. Other than these guys.
Undeath Ascendant. Follow me.
Just head down here and have a look what's going on. That's reasonable. Still can't believe the Wood
The
Elves
mighty
like me.
Deepwood welcomes you beneath its boa.
And it's a defensive alliance.
Hoeth
I
agrees.
have a defensive alliance with the Wood Elves, guys. How
Swordfish. I'm a pirate. Of course you can trust. Now we're talking.
how weird is that? It does just go to show how much you can change what's going on. I mean, we've corrupted this area, you know, it's all full of vampiric corruption, and yet the Wood Elves like us. Because we've been at war with their enemies pretty much continuously. We've gone to war with a few of their friends, to be fair, but the fact we've been pressuring their enemies, I think our little push into the Empire worked very well because that confederation, it's made us much more powerful. I do still want to keep consolidating. I am going to push out another army, but the consolidation effort must keep going. Both of my Blood Dragon Lords are going to end up with large cavalry armies.
Excuse the tomb breath now.
No, I'm sorry. I do not want to be at war with them on my rear. There's a Chaos Agent for us to go and hunt down and kill, and my expert assassins are going to be good at this.
Greenskins. It is better to say.
No, I feel no need for that. They're not going to go to war with me. They're not stupid. So we're getting our second big army up now, which will reshape over time, and then we will start looking at other things to do as well. Let's just have a look. Where is built up the best for us? See, here is where I really want. How long until our Confederation debuff goes off?
This better be important. Ready.
That will do for now. You can pull up here.
My blood.
We are going to actually sail through so we don't trespass too much.
You are not welcome in my court.
I could go poke Grossel. On my way past.
I thirst.
Don't actually want to go to war with these guys.
Then
A reasonable chance there of getting him. This guy's not even set up as an assassin.
Move. I hunt. What do you want? Vlad von Karstein.
You can head up here.
The Empire. Yes. Your will.
Yeah, let's try and wound somebody. Success. Pushing up this nicely as well.
I will alone. To the shadows.
Ooh. The Blood Keep. That's nice. And unlocks recruitment of blood. Okay, I will be more than happy about that.
Now. Don't yous look at me with them eyes.
Oh yeah, I do need to deal with these guys as well at some point soon, but I need to also consolidate what we currently have.
I refuse.
And I mean, we've got enough troops around here once we merge these as well.
Yes, my son.
You can keep heading to look north. Make you immortal and then turn. I don't really feel a desire to expand mass. I don't need to expand massively. I would like to take these guys out, to be fair. Simply because it will just give me a bit of a better standing with the elves. I will surround the elves that way. And it's just one less annoyance to worry about, really. But I'm in no rush to do that. As I said, at the moment, I just want to take my time. I do want to build up, though I do realise I do need armies. But I think 2 big armies and a couple of... and say 6 armies full of zombies, and quite frankly I can probably bounce the hordes of chaos off that all day long. Especially as my corruption spread is probably one of the better counters for the spread of chaos corruption as well. The downside is my corruption spread is going to, the vampiric corruption spread leech into all these regions is going to keep them always a bit weaker.
This better be imposed.
They will all pay.
You dare? Fight! What?
I did just accidentally trespass through their region a bit, didn't I?
Yes. You may deliver your message,
This will
abomination.
increase with time.
Alariel's champion.
Let us make do. Darkness comes.
More sleep shines.
I want to start burning my way through here, basically, guys, but I do need to be a little bit aware of back here. Let's throw some public order buildings out.
Sylvania greets thee.
Darkness comes. Death awaits.
Now, he does become harder, because that's something I have discovered, is every time you attack somebody and you fail, they actually get a little bit of a buff. And it does stack, so I should probably leave that guy alone for a while.
Dance, Macabre.
Oh yeah, let's try and assassinate There you go. That's a success.
Deliver
See,
your
all these
message
guys
and
will be
get from
becoming
my
friendly
presence.
with me because I'm helping them here.
Queen of Avalon.
I mean, I'm also friendly with one of their
Northmen
worst
can't
enemies,
vampires. The bane of... Your will?
Talk quick!
Yes? What do you want, paleface? If it's my...
it's always worth knowing where the big battles are for me.
As you command.
Also, I kind of want there to fall.
I hunt. Time to die.
That'll stop him trying to poke me. End of this turn, I think I can try and confederate again, which will be good. If I get them, I will be happy and a little surprised, because I suspect that Templehof has goldmine. I also suspect it will be at max level, which means I will be able to recruit top tier armies there. I'm intrigued as to what vampiric corruption is like in here. Yeah, it's odd. I almost think, do we actually have terrain which is bad for us? Or is it literally just... I was going to say, I think we shouldn't. And I actually think we don't. Because everything does appear to be nice. It's just about corruption spread into the territory. Which kind of makes sense, actually, for us. Kislev up there in the north, watching the northern borders. The pirates don't seem to do, I'm not going to say it, they don't seem to do too much raiding. I don't want them to start.
My king, I am pleased thou attendest me.
What do you say?
Resolve itself over time.
Yes, the time is right. Turn them to death. Kill them, raise them. War it is. Now they die.
Because it was always going to be a failure, because as I said, he gets a buff each time we fail. You can come and join the army.
Obliterate. Commit, minions, commit.
Dance macabre. Glory.
I should have sieged with him.
Kill them, my children. Bring war.
Ow. There we go, let's knock that straight over.
I will hear your petition, but make no promises to act on it.
Can I get any money off them?
Agreed.
300, 300. I probably could have got more, but I can't be bothered messing around with it. I'm happy to leave them there, again, as a little bit of a bastion. Anyway, guys, we are going to leave this one here. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have been enjoying this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Fanatical and Overclockers UK. So please check them out. Thank you very much for your time.